Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz. The 2026 Honda VTR850RR is more than just another addition to Honda's legendary VTR lineup. It's a high-revving return to the golden age of V-twin sport bikes, reimagined for the modern rider. Welcome to Global Bike Buzz, where today we take a deep dive into what makes the all-new VTR850RR a bold step forward and a nostalgic nod to the past. Let's start under the fairing. At the heart of the VTR850RR is an all-new 850 cubic centimeters 90-degree V-twin engine. Honda has finely tuned this power plant to deliver peak performance at the top end without sacrificing the mid-range punch that V-twins are known for. With a redline screaming past 11,000 RPM and peak output hovering around 110 horsepower and 75 Nm of torque, it's a true sport bike engine, made to thrill in every gear. The throttle response is crisp, thanks to Honda's latest ride-by-wire system paired with a 6-axis IMU. This gives you finely adjustable ride modes, traction control, wheelie control, and cornering ABS, all configurable through a crisp, 5-inch TFT display. Everything is responsive, intuitive, and laser-precise. In terms of design, the VTR850RR is drop-dead gorgeous. Honda has merged the retro cues of the early 2000s VTR series with contemporary sharp lines and aggressive aerodynamics. The dual LED headlights are tucked beneath an angular front fairing that screams MotoGP inspiration. The sculpted tank has ergonomic cutouts that hug your knees, while the tail section is short, sleek, and capped with a sharp LED tail light that looks like it's slicing through the air. And speaking of air, this bike has some serious aero game. Integrated winglets on the front fairing help increase downforce at high speeds, giving you more stability when you're pushing the limits. The frame is an aluminum twin spar design with weight optimization in all the right places. Honda's engineers focused heavily on mass centralization, resulting in a bike that feels nimble, light, and stable at both high and low speeds. Wet weight is approximately 189 kilograms, light enough for track day agility, but planted enough for real-world roads. Suspension duties are handled by fully adjustable big piston forks up front and a monoshock at the rear, mounted to a new aluminum swing arm. The ride is firm and confidence-inspiring, soaking up road imperfections while staying taut when you're leaned over deep into a corner. Braking comes from twin 320mm discs with radial-mounted 4-piston Brembo calipers at the front and a single 240mm disc at the rear. Feel and feedback are excellent, offering plenty of stopping power with superb modulation. For those who ride hard, you'll appreciate the inclusion of a quickshifter, standard on the VTR850RR, along with auto blipper support for seamless downshifting. The gearbox is buttery smooth, with gear ratios optimized for both acceleration and top-end stretch. On the track, it rewards aggressive inputs; on the street, it remains civil, tractable, and One standout feature is Honda's new dynamic torque assist system, a clever tech addition that adjusts torque delivery based on lean angle, throttle position, and gear selection. It makes mid-corner acceleration feel more natural and gives you extra grip when you need it most. Paired with the slipper clutch and adjustable engine braking settings, this bike gives you complete control whether you're canyon carving or chasing lap times. But Honda didn't stop at performance. The 2026 VTR850RR is packed with modern conveniences too. You get full smartphone integration via Honda RoadSync, turn-by-turn navigation, voice command support, and even over-the-air firmware updates. The full-color dash is bright and highly legible even in direct sunlight, and the control interface is clean and easy to learn. When it comes to comfort, the VTR850RR is surprisingly rider-friendly for a supersport. The seat height is a manageable 820mm, and the slightly raised clip-ons and adjustable rear sets offer a balance between aggressive and practical ergonomics. It's not a touring bike by any stretch, but it's certainly not punishing like some leader-class race replicas can be. In terms of pricing, Honda has kept things relatively competitive. The base model of the 2026 VTR850RR is expected to come in at around $12,499, placing it right in the sweet spot for riders looking for a premium middleweight without paying superbike premiums. Considering the level of tech, performance, and refinement on offer, that price tag feels more than justified. Now let's talk about what truly sets the VTR850RR apart: its identity. In an era where inline-fours dominate the sport bike scene and parallel twins rule the middleweight market, Honda's decision to bring back the V-twin configuration is a bold move and a brilliant one. The engine's character is unmistakably unique. There's a pulse, a rhythm, and a raw mechanical soul to the VTR850RR that gives it a visceral quality most modern bikes lack. For riders who crave the connection of a naturally balanced V-twin, combined with the latest in electronic safety and control tech, the 2026 VTR850RR is a unicorn, a rare blend of nostalgia, innovation, and no-compromise engineering. In a sea of similar-looking sport bikes, the VTR850RR stands out. It sounds different, feels different, and rides different. It's fast, yes. But more importantly, it's fun. And that's what riding should be all about. If you're looking for something that delivers the excitement of a leader bike with the manageability of a middleweight, and you want a motorcycle with a distinct personality, the VTR850RR might just be the bike you've been waiting for. That wraps up our deep dive on the all-new 2026 Honda VTR850RR. If you enjoyed this review, give us a like, drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to Global Bike Buzz for more in-depth reviews, riding insights, and all things two-wheeled. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the buzz alive.